I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I really don't care for aluminum razors. I find them to be too light to give a really efficient and comfortable shave. Squirrel! Good morning. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is with, yes, Maggards Lilac shaving soap and the aluminum timeless slant razor. So yes, we're going to use the slant razor. So two things that I hadn't really enjoyed and have gotten rid of in the past. Well, yeah, we got a new one now, and this one's a little bit different. So we're going to get into that. But let's start here by washing the face. So I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, the face is clean and still damp here because I just washed it with the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Pre-Shave Soap Cube that you've seen before. And it's a good halfway through that bar right now. So yes, so we're nice and damp and ready to go for a shave. But let's start first really with showing you the timeless that we're going to be doing today. So yes, I've used it 3 times this week. This is the 4th time and last time for this week that I'll use this. But I will, first of all, let me point out exciting stuff, for me anyway. There's no overhang off the cap. So yeah, timeless can do it. So yes. So my original timeless steel razor, yeah, there's overhang on the blade, but not on this one. It's fully covered. I love it. So thank you, timeless. And I'm going to be saying thank you a lot, I think, in this video to timeless because yeah, I'm really digging this razor rather. So okay, the aluminum handle here comes off. It stands up straight by itself. Oops, and there goes the washer. Yeah, it actually came with a washer too. It came with it. So yeah, I've got that, set that aside. I had to pull it out of the sink and set that aside, get off my finger. There we go. There we go. Take the base plate off. Come off. There we go. The base plate, classic timeless design. And of course the cap. Now let me show you. Of course, I've got an Astra green or Superior Platinum blade in there now. But look at those. It's not posts. I'm gonna get the blade off. Let me show you. I want you really to see this. There we go, take that off. It's not pegs, it's bars. So usually for razors, there's like 3 different methods that I've come across, the ones that I own that I've seen. There's only like 3 different types. You've got the pegs in the middle here, or you get the bars, like here in the middle, like what this one has, and then you've got like where it holds from the 4 corners. And for this slant razor, those bars make a significant difference, huge difference. So yes, those bars make a difference. Let me put that blade back in. There we go. Sorry, it's just hard to hold it up this high and show you that. We're going to put that cap back on, make sure that's all lined up there. Yeah, we're good. I'm pinching it together so it stays together. Putting on that little washer there. My handle. Nice design handle too. Oh, and the grip is excellent. The grip is like finely machined, but it's not like poking and prodding your fingers or anything else, but it's just very grippy the way they've machined that. So yes, it works excellent. So to me, this razor right off the bat, this is a 9 out of 10 razor. It's not a 10 out of 10. Make this a 10 out of 10 timeless, make it in steel. So yeah, you make it in steel, take my money now. Yes, that's how much I like this razor. So, but what that bar does, so if I don't know if you can you see the slant? See, I can see the slant. Can you see the slant in that? But what I also want you to see, let me tip it up. The blade is evenly exposed all across the head cap, the top cap there. If you get one that has the pegs instead of the bars in the middle, it's not evenly exposed. And that's what my gripe has always been with that. It's like not really a consistent shave. Never cared for that. So I was put off from slant razors and had sold a couple that I had. So yeah, I got rid of them. But now, no, this one's a keeper. And especially if you make it in stainless steel timeless, yeah, I'll be getting that. So yes, so yeah, it's aluminum, it's light. So yeah, that's why I take a point off, because it doesn't have the absolute smoothness that the steel timeless razors are known for. My top pick for the smoothest razor out there in steel is the timeless. So timeless, do that to this, and you probably get right up to that category too. But now let's see. Okay, we've washed the face, so let's get ready. We've already put the blade back in, so we're good to go. So now let's whip up some soap. So let me get that lilac soap. I did pre-loosen the cap because last week's cap was so tight I had to go get pliers to get it off. So I made sure I could do it this time. Got my nice clean spoon. There we go, almond size dollop of soap. So I'm just going to put it down in the dish here, and I'll show you here in a sec. Pulling it off the spoon, put the spoon aside. So there's my little dollop. Let's smush it in there. And it's nice, soft, croapy soap, easy to spread out. And I like to spread it out thin and wide, and there we go. So just really to use it right up here. I'm going to smell my thumb here in the sink water. There we go. So now, let's get the brush. Let me show you the brush. Oh, here it is. It's in the sink. I put it in the sink afterwards. I'll give it 2 shakes and a squeeze, and I'll show you. Shake, shake, squeeze. And this is, can I show it to you? Right, there we go. The Sawdust Creations, Studios, Bobby Moffett, creator, and and he has the most unique handles in the industry, in my opinion. This is, it's a wood and acrylic type blended handle there too, and the knot is a silver tip badger. They call it the Manchurion knot, so it's supposed to be like the next grade above, whatever, for silver tip. Love the silver tip badger, and this is a nice dense knot. I would get this knot again in a heartbeat. It's so dense and thick and wonderful. My favorite natural hair brush is this one right here, this because of this knot. So yes, so Bobby Moffett, thank you very much, sir. I love this brush still. Now I'm going to dip the tips in the water here. Well, let's do that. Just dip the tips in the water, just in the sink here. And we're going to start whipping this up. Whoop. Dripped a little bit. Now this soap it has tallow in it, and it's got just really a few ingredients, and there's some nice glycerin in there for some slickness too. So the tallow and the glycerin make a nice slick soap. On the Maggards website, it's out of stock right now, but the 4-ounce puck is $17.95. So for a tallow soap, that's bargain price. So yes, loving it. And they say it's a true lilac scent. And I've had it before, but I can tell you it's been a couple of years. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh yes. That is wonderful. There's 50 swirls there. And the Maggards soaps always lather up really well too. I mean, 50 swirls in and I'm already that much lather. Okay, that's 100 swirls in. It's getting there quick. It's getting there real quick. So I'm going to go another 50. Reversing it to counterclockwise. That's another 50. So that's 150 total. And yes, I could probably stop here. I'm going to keep going though. Okay, got it. That's a total of 250 more, because that's what I do. In fact, if you're especially if you're a beginning classic wet shaver, I would highly suggest purchasing the Maggards brand soaps. It's a nice, more economical base for some to start with for that 4-ounce puck that'll last you for months. So yeah, probably worth a look at. And of course, seasoned shavers as well. Sin strength as I'm putting it on the face. Oh, it's very nice. This is like a 4 to 5 out of 10, which is, to me, it's kind of strong as soaps go. To me, a strong soap is a 6. 6 or above is a strong scented soap. So this is at least a 4 or 5, probably closer to the 5. I'm really enjoying the lilac. Having lived in New Hampshire for almost 30 years, I'm enjoying lilac. Because we had lilacs in our front yard there. Not here in North Carolina, but up there we did. And I still enjoy this lilac scent very much. Nicely, thickly applied. There we go. I think that's enough. And we'll go ahead and do the mustache area above the nose there. Below the nose, above the mustache with a leaf twig, as I always do. Right here I have to be careful because I can cut myself. It's the one spot that's like really acceptable with the way the blade angle is. Getting it up there into tight, so it's like I just have to be careful, especially on these two corners right here. And we're good. There we go. Now let's warm up the timeless and get going. Okay, pass one with the grain. And right off the bat, if you're a timeless user, you will feel the difference that this is not near as smooth as the steel version of the timeless razor. That is just so ultra smooth, and this is not. Is this rough enough? No, it's not rough, but it's not that absolutely glass smooth that you get from the steel timeless razor. So that's what I'm comparing it to. It's in and of itself, it's its own competition. I like the smoothness wise. It's probably like along the side series of like a Gillette, Fat Boy, or one of those. It's not as smooth as it could be. Just knowing, because I'm spoiled. I've got two steel timeless razors and absolutely enjoy them, and so yeah, I'm spoiled by those to know that this can be better. It's in fact, if I'm hoping that this takes off enough that they will make it in stainless. And you never really hear me mention titanium because you're paying like double the price for a lighter weight. I don't want that. I don't care what the brand is. Not really wanting to purchase titanium just for sake, because double the price and it makes it lighter, and I don't want to lose the weight. Will I ever get a titanium? Yeah, probably will someday, whatever, for a gift or something. I'm sure I will, but I'm not really necessarily going out of my way to purchase one. Probably just for the novelty of it. I'll eventually get one. But I just really enjoy the steel. But I can tell you too, after the first pass, of course, it's the thickest. I got 2 days groove that this is getting through on the first pass. So yes, it's the second and third passes, it smooths right out. It does. It gets a lot smoother because you're not going through all that roughness of the full length of whisker, especially with multiple days. Pass 2 is across the grain. A little bit of weight. You might notice me. I am pressing down slightly because it's so light. I have to. Not something I ever have to do with my steel timeless razors. Yeah, but it's feeling much smoother now that I'm on my second pass. There we go. There we go, yes. Enjoying this, enjoying the scent, enjoying the shave, enjoying the brush. And we have a new aftershave to show you too that I've been enjoying this week, so I'll show you that next. Okay, pass 3 is against the grain, so up on the face and down on the neck is against the grain for me. And like me and others too, you'll see us contort our face because we're trying to stretch out the skin without actually tugging with our hands, just to make it that flat, smooth surface. And I do have like tiny little mole and stuff like right there that I'm going over. So try to smooth it out. It just makes it go easier over things like that. Right here, thick whiskers. So I'm noticing less smoothness than the steel Timeless. And I keep saying less smooth, but it's still a wonderful razor. Enjoying it. And like I said, I'm just holding it to a standard that it's set itself for the brand. So yes. So yes, Timeless, please make this in steel. All right, if I say enough, maybe they will. We'll see. Just really enjoying this razor, liking, and it does, if you're paying attention to it, like I was, especially early in the week, you can like feel and almost hear a different tone as you're slicing, because you're going at a slight angle there for that slice of the whisker. So it is a little different. To me, I can hear the difference compared to my steel especially, and feel the difference slightly. It's subtle, but it's there. And I'm just gonna do a little buffing pass here. Right there. There we go, and a little spot right there. Come in both angles. Yep, that's good. That's good. Now let's buff and pass the other side. Just with water. Oh, right there. Oh, yeah, I had to go that way. Yeah, I had to go that way. There we go. A little spot right there. And we're good. All right, let me pause and wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Just washed the face with a warm washcloth. Rinsed it all off. Rinsed off the equipment here. Let me just give that a little wipe off with a towel. There we go. So the Timeless razor there with that slant bar that you can see was definitely a thumbs up in my book, especially for that price. I think it was $69 on the when I purchased this. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember where I got it. If I got that off Maggards or not, I don't recall. But yes, and I saw this prior on Ohio Shave's website when he was showing it. And he showed how the difference was in those bars made a world of difference in the evenness of the blade exposure. So that's what got me to try it again. So yes, I did that. So thank you, Ohio Shaves. I appreciate that. Little heads up, and yeah, I had to go out and purchase it. So yes, I enjoyed it. Definitely thumbs up. And of course, the soap too, Maggards soaps. Just I always love Maggards soaps, and I try to put one in most of my giveaways. So every 14 weeks, I might try to get at least one of these, because yeah, they're not a sponsor. They do not sponsor me, but this is where I pretty much buy 90+% of my samples is from Maggards razors. So yes, shout out to them over there in Michigan. So yes, thank you for that. And yes, I am still playing with the Shavette here. I'm going to shave my back of my neck after this off camera. Once I get more comfortable with doing it, then I'll show you. So it's in the works, but yeah, I'm still doing that like once a week. So yeah, that'll be next. So, but with that, hope you liked. Oops, I'm closing up, and I'm not done yet. We have the aftershave to go. So let's do that. I'm sorry, let me pause and turn the cold water on. I need with the face here, a couple of splashes of cold water. There we go, got a couple of splashes of cold water. And then run my alum stick underneath the water. We need some alum stick, because I want to show you the aftershave that I purchased. There we go. A little minor stinging here and there, little bit, not much. Which attests that that razor is is smooth compared to a lot of razors, just not compared to itself in steel. So it's like, yes, love that razor. Just really enjoying it. Yes, it'll be in my collection until such a day they make a steel one, then I'll probably replace it then. But all right, now the aftershave. Let me show you what it's not. So everybody knows this is Florida water. What's the brand is this? This is, was it Murray and Lehman, or was it Lehman, Murray and Lehman? This is the classic Florida water that everybody knows, Florida water in the little tall skinny bottle, and it's very inexpensive. This is a homage to that. This is Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements version with Aqua Dulce. So it's, and using this week, I will tell you a lot of characteristics of the Florida water. Let me get some pour in my hand here. The restrictor is quite restrictive, so I'm giving it a lot of shakes there. So it goes on nice. I think like the scenting of like the spicing and all that is, ooh, a little burn there. is more so it's stronger than the classic Florida water. Definitely is stronger, goes on stronger, dissipates quickly, you know, it's in the cool down from the alcohol evaporating, all that. And I can tell you, like, within a couple hours, I don't really notice it too much, but here's the kicker. I may not notice it, but I was out like early in the week after I had used this on my face in the morning shave. I was out, and I had shaved like 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 maybe the latest. And so at like 5 o'clock at night, I was out in my yard doing some yard work here in the south, and it got a little hot, starting to perspire. And all I could smell is this scent coming back, because I was doing this, and it's like, it just, as I started to perspire, it's like that scent just came right out. So it's like, oh, that's awesome. I love that. So yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. But yes, so very much enjoy this, as I do Florida water here in the south in the summertime especially. So yes, enjoying that very much. It's kind of like my daily drive right now. So I'm enjoying that. Now, oh, lastly, I know we're at the end of the video, but I did a raffle like 2 weeks ago. And I'll be, my goal is to do the giveaway of that, the contest winner, draw that this afternoon. So, and it was a quiet one, because yeah, just at the end of the video like this, I did that then, so I didn't advertise out a special giveaway, but I just kind of threw it in at the end. I know, it was IMCDB Chris Baker, he used to do that. So yeah, I just figured I'd want to do that. For my true subscribers who really do watch my videos, I wanted you to be on that giveaway. So be looking for that. There's a few of you who did enter. But with that, please like and subscribe, and go with God.